Hi guys, make sure we're recording, we are. Hi guys, hi ladies, and welcome. Yeah, we've we've done a bit of checking up, and we have got a replacement lid for this, so we're okay. We've got a lid that should fit, so we're okay. Oh, anyway, so we've managed. They're only blown plastic, so you know, injection molded, so we should be okay with that. Now let's get put this back to where it should be. Whoops, there you go. There we go. Move some of these cloths and shit. What's in there? The clip off the turntable and the centre spindle adapter, that's okay. Right, so now what we're going to do next, because we're going to put a new power lead on this anyway, so what we can actually do, we can just, should have brought my clippers through but I didn't. Yep, always do this guys and make sure it's unplugged. Now we can just pop the AP76 down there for a minute. Now we can get the plinth, and we can put the plinth over here out of the way. There you go. What we'll do, we'll get them leads out of there, so we don't have to cut that, because we'll save that lead, because we're going to put in 2 sockets on the back. So we'll save that lead, definitely. There you go. Right, so let's find a cloth to put this on, because this is actually quite nice. Let's find it. Right. There you go. Pop our AP set, pop our record deck there. That's our, what do you call it, that we restored and rebuilt a few weeks ago. Right, where's our grease? It's here, so there it is. So what we're going to do, we're going to just use this towel and what we can do with, this is my Sunday towel, it's holy. There we go. Right, we can use that to put the mechanism on, and there's a pair of, there's my clippers. Thought they were in the other room. Right, so now we can bring the AP76 up. There we go. Now, what we want to do, take the cartridge out, because we always do, along with the carrier. Put that up there out of the way. Now, we've got to get to the actuation pawl, and we can't do it I don't think we can. We may be able to do it, you know. If we can do it without taking all that off. If we can do that, we get that out of there, that'll certainly save us. Don't think we can though. No, we can't. So we've got to take a few things off the bottom. This spring has to come off. Don't think it has to go all the way, but we'll do it all the way. There we go. That has to come off. That's going to need redoing as well, so that's going to go. That's seized. That's got to be done. So somebody's tried to service this though, because this has got fresh oil and grease and everything on it. So somebody's had a go. Somebody has tried, but unfortunately it has to be stripped and cleaned. In other words, it has to be done properly. Right, now move these wires out of the way. Now this should come back. This should come back and lift out. Now what we're going to try and do, we're going to try and undo this screw here, because I think, if I remember rightly, that helps. Right. There you go. It's come back a little bit. See, we need to get this to that gap there so this can slide out. There you go, take the screw out. See, that's loosened that off really a lot now. So we may, what we may have to do, see if we can get this out here. See, that's moving there. See, I'm not looking for quick ways around this. I'm looking for easier. Let's take this off here. Let's take this clip off here. See, it's not every day. Not every day you do an AP76, but that there, that spigot. So we need to get. Where's he gone? I hope he's in the mechanism somewhere, because he just flew off. I mean, we'll find him. I hope he's in the mechanism somewhere. He just flew off. I think he will be. I didn't hear him hit anywhere. So we need to this one here. This one here. I'm thinking take this clip off here, and then we can take this bar here out, this lever. There you go. Luckily for this, a lot of the clips and levers are the same. So that's sort of there now. So the next job, I think the next job, to tip it upside the right way. I don't know where that clip went, we'll find it. It's on here somewhere, guys, that's the thing. We know it's here somewhere. So what we'll do, we'll undo the middle one, we'll undo the nut. Remember, there's no washer on that. Now on this one, could do with a big, well, that's even been undone, look at that. Weren't even tight, that wasn't even tight, because I was bracing myself to undo that, and I bet this one's not tight either. No, look, they're nowhere near them tight, but at least I haven't had to struggle with them. Now this, there's the clip. Said we'd find him, didn't we? Now we want this out of here, like so. Right, so what are we caught on? The velocity trip. The velocity, oop, that's come off. There's the velocity trip, which is there. So the fucker goes back on. It should. Yeah, it does, it pulls out, it's designed to pull out, look. Yeah, it's designed to do that. Yeah. Yeah. It's designed to do that. What it'll do, it'll sit in there. And then that's designed to pull out. That's good. It's going to be a bastard putting it back in, but now this end here, this here has to come out. Now and that's, I might have to take that out actually. There we go. We will for the service, but we might not have to. So there's our gear, which is, that's our toothed gear. We've already taken the clip off, so we take the top off. We've got another clip under there, which is standard on Garrards. Now the bit that's stiff is this bit here. That's the bit that's stiff. Now, somebody's put a ton of oil down this, and I don't think this is stuck to the point where we need the heat gun. I think it's just stuck to the point where we can just get it on there. I don't think that'll turn. No, we need the heat gun. Fuck. We need the heat gun. Tell you what we'll do. We won't use the heat gun, it's too severe. What we'll do, we'll heat up the soldering iron. We'll do with the soldering iron. Because we don't want to melt that plastic. If we melt that, it's game over. Because that's fucked if we do that. It means we need to get another one of these decks. But that would mean me buying the bloody deck in. What do you get when you fall in love? Never fall in love again. And that comes off like that. Fall in love again. Do 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 do. See, what we've got to do is warm this up. It's only hard grease that's in it. We're starting to warm up. Yeah. See, it's only hard grease that's in it, guys. But we need to get it out. See, that's the, what do you call it? The plastic moving on the shaft. It's not the shaft moving in the gear. But we don't want to damage this. We certainly couldn't eat. We couldn't eat that with the heat gun. It would ruin it. See, once I can move that slowly, just make sure that you guys can see what I'm doing. Yeah, you can. You can. Right. So there's a little mark on the top of that. I'm going to try and push that through with the pliers because I don't want it getting too hot. I don't want to deform that. Give it a bit more. It is moving actually. It did move. And it has a washer under it as well. So it's not just a piece of plastic, there is a washer reinforcing it. Do 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 do. Right, let's try that. See if we can get that out. These bits off it. There we go, they're bits of solder. They're nothing. Right, so we are can I go just pull it out with that? Yep, got it. Right, let's get the IPA and give it a clean. What do you do? This is the dirty IPA. I've got some lovely clean stuff, but this is the dirty stuff I use for all the grease and shit. Cotton buds. There we go. And what we'll do, we'll clean all this up. Clean all this off the back. That looks clean. We don't lubricate this, guys. I don't lubricate these. There you go. See if that goes back into where it should. Goes that way, doesn't it? That feels cute now. Let's just give it a wipe. Well, that should go in there. It goes in that way, it won't go in. I wonder if it's... I mean, it's clean. And that goes that way. And then slips in. But it's... I'm wondering if I... See, that's not supposed to be tight. That's not supposed to be tight, that, guys. I mean, let's try that in case any crap in there. See if that slips in there now. Yeah, that'll go in. That'll go in. And it goes that way. Yeah, it goes that way. It's that side won't go in. Now, can I press it down gently? Are we in? No, that's not right. Let's push it fully home. No, that's not right. That's not right. Let's get this back out. That's not turning, it's not turning. See, canal. I'm just trying to get this off. There you go. Right, we might have to run a drill bit through that because that's scored inside, I think. Can I do anything? Get anything through there? Might have to get a file. I've got a round file. I might have to get a file in there. But that goes in. Yeah, that goes in that way up. Yeah. Right. Right. to, yeah, because it's, you can normally do it with a pair of pliers. I've done it before with a pair of pliers. Just normally do it with a pair of pliers, just clean the crap out. See, there's something in there. See, this goes like that. I don't normally oil these. That's turning. It's not right though, because that should drop down its own weight. It's pushing back out. There we go. We can pull it in and out now. Right. So let's try. Give it another clean out. But yeah, that should fall of its own weight. Yeah. There we go. There you go. See if that's got a shit out of it. I've got a shit out of it. Let's try a bit of oil on it. Just on the off chance. I might have to fucking oil the fucker. I've not done a lot of these AP76s, to be honest. But that's not supposed to, that's supposed to be, what do you call it? So that's supposed to be like that. That's supposed to fall back on its own weight. And it doesn't. So, reason why is because all the crap. Because, ouch, somebody's been at this before, you see. I've done this before and it's worked. But I've never not done it and it hasn't worked, so we're alright. That goes into there. There you go. There we go. Get that no problem now. Now, let's have a look in my drawer. Because I have got some files which are very, 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 very rubbish. Which are really, really rubbish. Which means they won't take off. Well, there's my good file I was looking for. We don't want that. Oh, it's too big anyway. Right. So we've got a a selection of files we can try. A selection of files here. I think the one we're going to use, I would like to have used a round one, but I don't seem to have it. This one's curved, so we only want to use, that's too big. I thought I had one that was fingered on all, I had one that was fingered on all sides. Showed us one which is a round, shows us a round one. What do you do? Don't think we've got one. Oh, piece of sandpaper, that would do it. Piece of any paper would do it. Don't think we've got a piece of that either. But we seem to have lost a few things. We did have some thin files, but I might have chucked them away actually, because they were crap. They were rubbish, so I might have chucked them. Let's have a look at these drill bits. Just put this IPA back in the fucking bottle for a minute so it doesn't end up everywhere. There we go. Let's have a look at these drill bits. See what we've got in here. Right. See, we just need to just take it through. Just clear the shit out, really. That's too big. Too small, rather. And I think this might be the one. That could be it. Too big. So it's got to be the next one. There we go. Oh, it's got to be this one. It's got to be that one. Yeah, let's just put the pliers on that. Give that a wider wire. I have got a hand drill somewhere, but I'm not sure where that happens to be. So what we'll do, we'll put them back there for a minute. And I can't turn a power drill on at this time of night. So what we'll do, we'll just try that, because it's scored anyway in there, so it's scored anyway, so there's nothing I can do about it. It's just, there we go. That's the wrong way around, but it goes in. It's dropped in. There you go, guys. There you go. Yeah. Perfect. That is perfect. That is what we wanted. Now all we do, we put the clip back on. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. See, it'd already been scored, so because somebody had tried to service this, And obviously that's perfect. That it droops a bit, but there's nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. But you can see it does move up and down under its own weight now, which is what we want. Then what we do, is that the right way? Have I assembled it correctly? Oh, I don't know. Because that's supposed to push. There's a hole in there, but there's no pin in it or anything. That doesn't look right. Because that's just gripping there, that's just gripping there. I'm happy with that. So this is the bottom here, and that's where that goes in. Because the bottom, this is the bottom of the gear. That goes in there, and this doesn't go in here. This, because that goes on. And that doesn't go in the same way as it does on the other ones. It doesn't, no. Just sits on the top. Well, that's how it must go. Can't say I'm happy with it, but that goes in there, because you see that from the bottom and you can't get to it. Because this goes this way up and you see that from the bottom, so that is right. And this one, that's the bit that grabs the turntable. But I thought there'd be something here. Unless of course that just works on friction. Right, so is that support? Oh, then I've got to put the other clip on, haven't I? Put the clip on. Right. So the clip goes there, and there's no washers or anything here, it's just the clips. There you go. And that's correct. It's sloppier than what it was, but there's nothing I can do about that. Now this goes in there like that, because it goes like that, so it can't go past that. So that's how that goes. Then the other clip goes on there, like that. Right, and they just stick together. Right, that's how that must go, guys, because Yeah, that's how that must go, and then that gets pushed back. Yeah, that goes forward. Yeah, and then that gets pushed back. That's how that goes. So what we'll do next, we'll get the cloth and we'll wipe out the crap. And this is actually not even, don't know what that is. Let's try the old IPA. It's just old grease really. It's just old grease. It's old grease. Right, so yeah. Yeah, it's old grease. Don't know if we're going to get all this off. We may. And put new stuff on. Because in fact, might be better using the corner of the fucking cloth. Get this crap out. And put all nice new stuff in there. See, but I don't do a lot of these AP76s. I mean, they're not hard. They look it, but they're not. That'll do. That's got us nice and clean. We'll put some new grease in there. See, that's okay. That. Give it a bit of a wipe out with the. There you go. Be enough there. Right, let's get the grease. Bit on the top there, and a bit round in the cam, and a bit round in there as well. And a bit, I think this might be Christine. Yeah. Right. So basically, guys. Hey, Christine.
Hey, Andy. Come on.
Oh.
Come on. Good boy. Come on.
Right. So basically, what we need to do is take
You want
this.
a pot noodle, Andy?
Hey.
You want a pot noodle?
I'm not bothered.
Right, I'm doing. Come on.
Right. So basically.
Come on, Scraps.
We need to get that.
Come on, Andy.
Christine, I'm trying to fucking do
Come
something.
on, Scraps.
That's stiff on there. Scraps, go on. Now look at that, guys. There's no way. Don't bang the door, Christine. And stop fucking growling, Scraps. You've got to go for your walk. Yeah. There we go, guys. See, and this is why things get loose, because people don't lubricate them properly. Don't take them apart like they should. That comes off there, and that there Right, so another clean this. There, look at that. See, there's nothing really you can do about that. Nothing really you can do about this, guys, because you can't get it off. I'd love to be able to take these bits off to give them a really good going, but you can't. These are riveted on at the factory. Now that's now working, and what we'll do, we'll pop a bit of grease on there, which is what it originally had. There you go. There you go. Now, what do you do? Now, got the cam follower there, that's all nice and free. So what we do next, we put let's give that a clean. I nearly forgot. Let's use the other end of that. Let's turn that soldering iron off. I don't think we need that now. Yeah, see, the C's on there, you see. The C's on. And they don't fucking work. Now, and now I'll give this a clean out in here. There you go. Now we put this back onto its spigot. And I'm not happy with that because it should drop on under its own weight. Shouldn't have me having to struggle with it. So what we'll do, we'll there you go. Right, and what we could do is a little bit of switch cleaner maybe. Just lubricate it as it goes on. That should sort it. There you go. That's it. Take that back out. Now this one, he goes in lovely. And he goes in there. Oops, wrong one. Right. So that goes on there. Yeah, because that goes through. That goes there, that's your cam follower there. And we're going to have to work out about putting the gear back on. Right, the gear goes through that one there, that's okay. So we need to, that goes through there. There we go. Right, put him back in. He goes on the top there. Move him out the way. And there was no clip holding him, I don't think. I think he was just a press fit on the top, but it's not, don't feel right though. Get another fucking thing and put it through here. Another cotton bud. Don't fucking feel right. Feels tight. Yeah. Make sure we don't lose that washer off there as well. Alright. So that goes on to there. Oh, that's gone on there lovely that time. Right. That's right. Make sure there's no crap on there. It looked a bit crappy, that's alright. Right. Right, that's your velocity trip lever there. That's right, so that needs to go into there, like so. Then this goes into there. Like so. Right. So this has to come on, you cunt. That's right there, because that was in the right position. Right. That goes in there, because it doesn't go in that one. So it goes in there. That goes there, because but that must go over that side there. That must go that way. Right, because you forget when you're not done one for a bit. And that goes in. That's how it goes. That goes down there. But I don't think that's right. Right. Let's move that a minute. What are we hitting? We're hitting the switch. We're hitting the switch and we shouldn't be. So, and that doesn't go that way up. That I do know. Right. To be honest, yeah. Right. Right. That goes there. I know that I do know. Goes there because there's a clip that goes on the top there. A washer and a clip, I think. This goes this way up because it slides onto that. That's going on there nice and easy now. And that doesn't go there. That goes on there. But that definitely goes that way. It's just and that doesn't go that way because you're going to hit that switch. Now Now let's have a look at the gear. Right. That runs through there, which means that runs through that side, and that runs through there because that's the cam follower. That's right. So that does go upside down. Let's take this velocity trip lever out of the way for a minute. We know work that back out in a minute. Right. So that goes there. And that's the spring that goes on there and goes across to the top. And that doesn't go that way because this goes through here. Now this goes through here and the spring goes across there to there. But there's also a clip on there as well, and that's how that goes. Now this that is your cam follower. Now that, see, I want to work out exactly how all this goes. I know that goes onto there. Because it doesn't go onto there. We know that. Is that a shit?
Yeah. That's what later on there.
Right. Do the egg butties, Christine.
What an egg butter.
Oh no, I'll have a pot noodle. Are you having an egg butty?
No. I'll do you one if you want one.
No, I'll have a pot noodle.
Pot noodle, right.
Right.
You want a coffee?
Yeah.
Got a plate to wash up.
Hey?
Got a plate to wash up.
Yeah. Right, so that's... that definitely goes on there, guys. Because it can't go anywhere else. Oh, hang on. There we go. Me again here, guys. A fucking idiot. It goes there. And that's how it works.
Where do you want your pot noodle?
I'll have it in the dining room. So what we need to do next, guys, is we need to put a bit of grease on this because it is a grease bearing, this. So we'll put a bit of grease, only a bit, on there. And that goes into there, and that's nice and smooth. Yeah, that's nice, that. That's how it should be. Well, that's how it is. Yeah. Now, take this lot back off here, and we can build this up. And put the put this back where it should be. We've got a hair there, get rid of that. Right, get off. Right, this goes through. First of all, I think we're going to have to put the velocity trip back in, aren't we? Trying to think out how it goes. No, it doesn't go on this. So what we'll do first, we'll put this back in position, which goes like that. That goes like that. And this will go through, there's a hole there that will go through. Right. And I think what we need to do, lift that off there because that washer's moved. That washer goes on there. Right, so what we'll do, we'll put that that's how that goes. That goes into that there, then this goes into there, that goes there, and then that turns freely. Right, and to hold everything in place, we'll put the fucking nut back on. Just to give that a turn, just nip that up. That'll do for a minute. There for a minute, there we go. Make sure we're not too tight, we shouldn't be, that's good. Right, and that's round about neutral position there. What do you do? Don't need that just yet, although we will in a minute because we've got to put that back in. May have to put that in first. Right, so get that off there. Now we did actually have, where did we put it? There it is, it goes there. Right, this is our other one, which goes there, and of course it drops. There you go. Now let's turn this. There you go. Right. Right, so the velocity trip, right, the velocity trip is there, that's there, so the rest, so when the mechanism's at rest it's there, so the velocity trip lever, where's our piece of plastic? We had a piece of plastic, don't say we've lost our piece of plastic, I'll be very upset. There it is. Right. So now this goes in, put the velocity trip lever through, and that goes, so you can just lift, I'll take this out, can't do it with that in place. There we go. It's been a while since I've done one of these guys, you have to bear with me on it. Now this is your velocity trip. that should just clip into there like so, and it shouldn't come out of there, that, once that's in, because that should hold it in place. Now all we do is feed that if we can. Feed that if we can. We'll turn that. Now it's popped off. Let's get it back out. Right. Ooh, I think the idea is that you just push that through, but I'm probably making it harder for myself. In fact, that bar goes so it doesn't go that way. It actually goes that way. You arsehole. There you go. That goes that way, guys. And it clips in like that. So what we do next, feed our velocity trip. Let's move this out of the way a minute. What do you do when you fall in love? You end up spending all your money. So that's gone in place, but the problem we've got there now is that that has come out. Yeah. I'm going to take that back out because it's easier. Let's just get this back. There we go. What do you do? So I think it will go in that way. It's just gonna, there we go, that's how we want it. And then we want to feed it up there, into there like so, come across here, and it needs to go into this thing here. It needs to go into that. So what we need to do there is pop the clip off. There we go, pop the clip off, put it there for a minute. Take the screw out. That screwdriver weren't brilliant, we'll use that one to put it back.
Andy, you put noodles done.
Right, leave it in the dining room for me.
Right, see you tomorrow.
Have you done me a coffee?
Yeah.
Right, I'll go and get them in a minute.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you in the morning. Right, so now this needs to go like that, guys. That goes like that. Now that moves, you see. Now, put the, no, let's put the screw. These are back in the day, guys. They were good decks. I mean, he's expecting all sorts. Don't expect too much from it, Carl, because he ain't going to get it, mate. Because even though they were a good deck in their day, they're still limited. I mean, like you wanted the cartridge lining up, you can't line the cartridges up on these. They go in the carrier. They go in the carrier a certain way, and that's the only way you can put them in. So that's not going to be. We're not going to be lining up cartridges and taking time doing all that, because you can't do it with these. You can with some. With the Zero you can. The Zero comes with a setting up gauge, and it has a special carrier. Now that should now move freely, which it does, and it doesn't fall out. Are we incorrectly? We appear to be. Now let's move this. And put that to the, see, that goes to there, and then that gets pushed back in. That comes round. Maybe it's supposed to go that way somehow. Why is that hitting that? Why is that hitting that? Oh, it could be because of the mechanism's not lined up, isn't it? Right, let's turn this back to where it should be. It's probably because the mechanism's not all lined up where it needs to be in position. Right, so what we'll do next, put that back on there. That's right. We haven't oiled anything. We're going in a minute because we're going to get me pot noodle. Now where's me, what do you call it? Come on you fucker, where have you gone? Fucking big triangular piece of fucking mechanism, it can't go far. It's a fucking big piece of mechanism. Not under there, is it? I doubt it. No. On here somewhere. There it is. So that goes over that way. That goes down onto there. We're getting it now, guys. That goes there. That, if I turn that, drops into there. Right. Now if I just turn this by hand, it should get past everything, but it gets there and stops. So why is it getting to there and stopping? It's probably this. There you go. Now I don't know whether that's right. Well, that looks right. So that goes there. That's popped out because that is supposed to go. That cam follower. It doesn't go on the outside, does it? No. Oh, it might. Don't think it does though. Rides on the inside. That. Then that has to go. And then let's turn this back to the neutral position. There we go. Put that in there, which is, I want to make sure everything's right That definitely goes like that. Now if I'd just turn that, there we go, that goes into there. That's right, that, because that's how it's supposed to go. Because that's your neutral position there. And also we have our doings. Let's move, see what we're doing here. And this has to slide in. This has to slide in because it has to go over that. Now they could have made this a bit easier for us, but they didn't. So we're going to just shove that in. Make sure we're not catching up anywhere. No, we've got that. So if I press that down there, see, I can't go any further because of that. See, I can't go any further because of that. I should be able to. I've had them out before today. Right, so that scrapes along the top of that. If I can I move that back? Let's put that there for a minute and see if we can get this in. See, we're actually near the end of that now. There you are. There you are. We're at the end of it. All we need to do now is we're actually on there. Just need to slide this fucker back in. Now, can I turn that and have that? No, I can't. Now, we've got past there. Now, come on, you bugger. It's in. It's in, so why is it fucking sliding? It's in. Oh, hang on. Right, so that's in. We'll get that tightened up in a minute. I'm just working on. We've got anything underneath that that's catching? No, it should go in. No. Not got anything hitting anywhere. There you go. There you go. Right, so what we'll do now, guys, what we'll do now, we can now put the 2 screws. That wasn't one of them. They were fixed screws. And put one of them back in here. Whoa, do 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 do. Long screwdriver. We can jib off in a minute, and we can get a supper. See, that's pulled through now, and I'll tighten these up. And that's probably worked its way loose. No, it hasn't. It stayed tight. There you go. Right. So right, so what we need to do is just check everything, turn that round to there, and that's our lock, that's where we want to be, and we have that didn't go on there, it did, that went on there, and then we had a nice big fucking juicy clip that we lost, which was that one, and that doesn't go on there. He goes on there, and pull that off. We've got to put some oil down there yet. Got to oil it. Oil all our pivots. We've done our grease, done our cam follower, done all that. We'll do the rest of the pivots tomorrow. We just want to do the bits that need doing now. Now, do we have a washer that goes on there? We certainly do. And it does fit perfect. Yep. Pop our clip on. Now that doesn't, that's good, that's nice. Then we've got we should have another clip. Goes there. I know we haven't fucking lost it. This screw. This goes into here. This is for what? This is basically for the automatic versions, but that'll do us for now. I won't tighten that right down. We don't want it jamming. Right, and then we've got a spring that goes across there and then goes to there. Now that's it. That's in. That's perfect. Then we should have a clip that goes there, but where's it gone? I've not lost any clips because I took them all out and put them all in here. So it's got to be in here somewhere. So I think that was it, wasn't it? It was one of these small ones. It looked like it had a big one, but it was a small one. Yeah. Right. And these and all, they look like you could have big clips on them. And they don't, they fucking have small ones. Right. one. Now, that's on there. That's there. We've got a washer left. Did that washer go on there? Yeah. I believe it did. Yeah. I think it did anyway. We'll find out, won't we? Yeah, it did. Right, so we've got 2 clips left. Just look round now for something that doesn't have a clip on it. Because we've got 2 left. And they definitely came from this side. I don't remember taking them off the other side. There you go. Just look round, guys, and eventually you spot where they go. There you go, that one goes there. To be honest, guys, I think that fucking washer went there, to be honest. Yeah, it did. That washer went there. There you go. Let's just pop that clip off again. Yeah, because a washer definitely went there, because you can see, at least I think it did. Yep. Yep, pop that in there. There you go. We're one clip left. Where's that bloody clip from? I'll have to look round it, guys. I will spot it. I will spot where it come from. I just hope I don't have to take the whole thing apart again. It's not from the velocity trip, that's all put back together. That's how I got a clip on. Was there one somewhere down that had 2 clips and I've only put 1 on? We'll have a look. It wasn't this. Oh, hang on. There it is. It goes there. There you go. Right. Let's turn this over to the correct way. Well, it pushes the velocity trip out. So what we'll do, we'll turn it by hand gently, and we'll quickly test it before we go for supper. Right, so start. That's turned off. Supposed to start, you fucker. There you go. Don't worry about that coming back, because that's just the arm. Right, that's just the weight of the arm, that. Bringing it back, check it. Goes to the end and turns off. Move my finger. Try that again. It's not supposed to do that. There you go. See if it goes over again. It does. Then bring it to the end and it should come and switch off. So let's try it on 12. Let's try it on 12. It works. It works. Try it on 10. There you go. That didn't work. What's it? Why is it making that funny noise now? Because it's turning off now. Oh, it could be. Might just. Oh, hang on. Stayed on that time. Oh, it turned off that time. Might just need lubricating. Let me just go through it, wind the mechanism round. Yeah. Yeah, it just needs lubricating, guys. Yeah, it's all beautifully though. It just needs lubricating. Because remember, I haven't lubricated it yet, have I? So let's put it back on 10. Move my finger out of the way of that. There, it's gone over that time. It just needs lubricating, guys. And 7. Oh, hang on. And there you go. And stop. There you go, guys. That's the mechanism practically serviced. We're going to get our pot noodle. Yes, guys, for your information, every now and again I do eat shit. So we'll turn this off because we're doing no more tonight. We'll get this up for you. And as I said, move that plinth. As I say, I've sourced another lid. So what we'll do, we'll quickly upload this, get this on the up-go, and then I can go and get my pot noodle. So, and tomorrow we can lubricate it, do all that good stuff. But yeah, the mechanism is now working. I did get a few, I always get a bit confused, but we got there. So we're going to call this part 1, because the other one was an unboxing, so we're going to call it part 1. Thank you very much thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah. Catch you later, guys. Like, share, subscribe, buy me a coffee if you want to, or even come round and throw tomatoes at me for my appalling singing. Catch you later, guys. You all take it easy. Thank you very much. Bye for now.